I'm Dr. Dave Janda. Welcome back to our ongoing Operation Freedom Health and Wellness series with nutritional guru, expert extraordinaire, Brett Bashawati. For those of you not familiar with Brett, he took over as CEO of Good Herbs in 2005 and expanded the company's vision by developing My Total Nutrition. Brett has, hard to believe for a young-looking guy, but again, it's probably the nutritional stuff. No, it is the nutritional stuff. 40 years of experience in product development and manufacturing. Brett has played a pivotal role in advancing natural health products across our country and, frankly, across the world. And here's the secret sauce that Brett brings to the table. His nutritional support programs that he discusses with us and that we have available at operationfreedomhealth.com are clinically verified and science-based research. That is the key. operationfreedomhealth.com. Now today, we are going to talk about an issue that Brett and I get a lot of feedback from you, our listeners, about, and that is sleep. Today we're going to talk about the nutritional deficiencies that may be keeping you awake. It's my honor and privilege. And again, all this information is available at operationfreedomhealth.com. A lot of benefits from going to operationfreedomhealth.com. First, the educational side. Great instructional videos and writings that Brett will talk to you about. And also, if you, and again, full disclosure, purchase of products at operationfreedomhealth.com does support this platform so we can continue. But if you'll also purchase on that platform, you become part of our family and you have access to a tremendous amount of information, including utilizing our customer support so you can actually have some discussion free of charge with Brett and with our entire team about nutritional support issues. It's my honor to welcome back Brett Bashawati. Brett, welcome back. And why don't you talk about the added benefit of the educational material we have, because it just doesn't start and stop with the videos we do.
No, and you get a whole team right by your side. So the best thing is when you go down this journey of holism, and that's what we're trying to achieve. Mm-hmm. Feeding the whole body so the body can handle and take care of itself. You don't have to do it alone. Mm-hmm. You're going to walk hand in hand with us as we help you navigate through making sure you're getting the proper nutrition to satisfy the daily wear and tear of life on the human body. So and we don't just stop at supplementation. We also talk about the foods that are causing inflammation. Mm-hmm. We give you diet tips. We give you a whole range of information so you, as the listeners, can take control of your own health. You're not relying on anybody else, but you taking control. And really the platform, what makes it so great, the products are outstanding. The products are second to none. But it's the education and the information that you have the understanding to take control. Now, people talk a lot about power is knowledge. Mm-hmm. And I don't really think that's totally the case anymore. And what it is, it's knowledge followed by execution is power. Mm-hmm. So you have to get the information, then you have to execute on that information, and then you're going to become one of our next testimonies, which we are going through the roof on a record number of testimonies coming in on a daily basis. And it's really, really cool to see how many people are taking back their health and control of their lives.
Let's talk about sleep. We get a lot of feedback of people saying, I'm not taking anything, but I got a problem with my sleep problem. And granted, stress is a huge part of this, but educate our listeners, Brett, on the nutritional side of that equation.
Okay, and there's a couple things. So we got to identify what we're having problems with in our sleep patterns. So it's not one size fits all. There could be multiple deficiencies. And I'm going to show you an example of our approach, which is so much different than other holistic approach. So let's say you go to sleep, you have trouble staying asleep, you wake up multiple times, but you have trouble going to the back. You're not waking up to go to the bathroom or anything. You just kind of wake up. Well, what is the product that everyone gives you? They will give you melatonin. Right. So you will go to a healthcare provider, they give you melatonin. We look at it a little bit different. Why would you take melatonin when the body produces melatonin? So why isn't the body producing melatonin? Well, we covered this when we talked about the hypothalamus a couple weeks ago. And if our hypothalamus is out of whack, that is the controlling system of all hormones, right? And that controls everything. Well, our body goes within rhythm of the sun. So when the sun starts fading, the information then is directed through the eyes up to the hypothalamus, and then the hypothalamus releases melatonin. So then all of a sudden we have good sleep, and we can sleep through the night without waking up multiple times. So if you're one of those individuals that wake up multiple times but have no reason why, and you just wake up and you're wide awake, well, we could have a deficiency in an imbalance going on with the hypothalamus. So instead of taking melatonin, let's adjust and handle the cause, which is imbalanced hypothalamus. Here's how we would do it, is you would take 3 milliliters, starting out 3 times a day, and then we're going to see how you do. The body might need a little bit more to get started, so you can increase the amount of times you do it. Don't increase the dose at one time, but we increase the frequency until we hit that Goldilocks, and all of a sudden you're sleeping through the night. And this is holism at its best. Understanding the cause, giving the body the nutrients it needs, getting the heck out of the way, the body will take care of itself. If we continue giving the body melatonin, for example, and we do this for a long period of time, the body's going to say, hey, it doesn't need me to produce melatonin anymore, and the body will stop producing it because you're hijacking the body and forcing it. So let's service the body, honor the human body, and give it hypothalamus support here. Now, there could be different things. Let's say you have trouble falling asleep. You go to bed, you're flipping through channels, you're looking on your phone, you just can't go to sleep. Well, that is a calcium magnesium deficiency. So we have to increase our calcium magnesium. Well, really simple to do. You get on the Healthy Foundation Pack. We recommend the Healthy Foundation Pack for everybody because you need a foundation of nutrients that the body needs every day to handle the stress of life. And by doing that, we see really good results. The other one that we see a lot of is, what if you wake up multiple times to go to the bathroom? And when I mean going to the bathroom, that we have a full bladder and we go to the bathroom. Now, guys that have to wake up, go to the bathroom, but they only have a quarter of a bladder or a half a bladder, we probably have a little bit of an enlarged prostate going on. So that's a little bit different. But for those that have to get up, go to the bathroom multiple times, that is actually a blood sugar imbalance. And we have too much sugar in our blood. So with that, all we do, really easy, and this was actually discovered back in the 50s by Dr. Mertz, is it's a chromium deficiency. But we just don't give the body chromium because when we're handling blood sugar, chromium will allow the glucose to enter into the cells, but we need 26 other nutrients to then metabolize that and utilize that properly in the body. And that's where the Foundation Pack comes in. Not only does it give us the chromium and vanadium, it also gives us 90 essential nutrients, with 26 of those needed for blood sugar metabolism properly. Now, sometimes we could be so deficient, we need to upload chromium and vanadium to then handle not only the stress of life of present time, but also wear and tear of past events. So we can add a bottle of Sweeties, which will give you extra chromium and vanadium, and it works like a charm. And people all the time just thank us over and over for helping them with their sleep. But you have to identify where is our deficiencies coming from, understand what are the different patterns of having trouble sleeping, and once you can do that, you can then take control of your own life and fix your sleep. And let me tell you, if you're like me, I love my 8 hours of sleep. I need sleep. So,
and as you mentioned, the foundation is that Foundation Pack, the 90 essential nutrients. And then from that, you can build on these other issues depending on, as you say, where your sleep is being interrupted.
That is correct. And we always start with the foundation. We cannot get to the desire place you want to go without giving the body all the raw materials it needs every single day to satisfy the wear and tear of life.
Now, folks can go to operationfreedomhealth.com to get more information on each one of these issues. Tell them how when they go to operationfreedomhealth.com, where do they go?
So when you go to Operation Freedom Health, go under the blog, right at the top. Just click the blog, and we have all kinds of videos and write-ups and information on pretty much the topics we just covered today, and the topics we always covered. And again, if you haven't watched the Hypothalamus YouTube out there, I highly recommend it. It has been our #1 successful video out there, and really, really impactful.
Of people getting back in touch and saying, hey, I did what you said in this video, and wow, what a significant positive difference in my life.
Huge.
Yeah.
We had one person that was on the foundation pack, had trouble losing weight for years and years. Within 30 days, 1 month of following the directions of the hypothalamus, because remember, the hypothalamus controls hunger.
Right.
Just doing that, they lost 12 pounds in 30 days. They couldn't believe it. They didn't change anything else. And so it has, remember, there's 72 different conditions the hypothalamus controls. It's a very, very awesome product. And the best thing about that herbal formulation, it's all adaptogen herbs, no stimulants. So all it does is balance the body and allows the hormones to act properly with the conductor, the hypothalamus.
Brett Bashawati, I would like to thank you for everything you have done, are doing, and will do. I'd like to thank you for all the time and effort you put into OperationFreedomHealth.com website. I don't know of a better site for information, education, of which it's all there for free. But there's no sense having that information if you don't have access to the products that actually can deliver on the goods. So it's one thing, as you mentioned, information is power, but when it comes to your health, it's not just information. You have to take that information and funnel it into an action.
Yes.
And the key is utilizing products that are clinically verified, scientifically researched, and that is the benefit that you have provided through the website OperationFreedomHealth.com.
Yeah, and anyone that needs more information or would like more details, please email us at support@mytotalnutrition.com. That comes right to the operation of Operation Freedom Health, and we will get those questions answered. If our great experts and support team can't answer those questions, guess what? It comes right to me, and I will personally answer those questions for you.
I'd like to thank you, Brett, for everything you have done, are doing, and will do. Thank you, folks, for joining us. Until next time, Dave Janda signing off. Dream big and dare to fail. OperationFreedomHealth.com is, it's right there for you right now. And actually, 24/7. Take care.